Make this video quick and not as boring as I thought it was, because my last attempt, actually I'm not even gonna bullshit, my last attempt at making this video just before this, I feel like I was kind of boring, so I'm gonna start over. I'm gonna try to, at least. So today's March 5th, it's Wednesday. Things are definitely changing at work for me. Not in a bad way, but I mean, things aren't really getting good, with a certain coworker that I've talked about in the past. I'm not the primary target to this coworker specifically. It's just she tries to fuck with everybody. But not in the sense of like she's trying to fuck with them. She's trying to gain a control that she just cannot have. She just can't have, literally. Amino, yes, the Muslim coworker. I've worked with Muslims before, but I've never worked with a Muslim like Amino, like a legit Muslim. Like, I worked with a guy. I've never really talked about him much, but I have talked about him in the past. It's Ramadan, so of course they're probably going to be even grumpier. But I worked with this guy named Davion at round one, and I remember it was either last year or the year before that he was a grouchy motherfucker during Ramadan. He was just grouchy in general working. He was a really, really nice guy, really enthusiastic when he started working at round one. He was a young 19-year-old. He was a black kid, skinny, tall, real enthusiastic with working there. He got along with everybody. He got along with me for a good period of time. But then he just started noticing shit, like I did. I started noticing things too, and that enthusiasm kind of died over time. So he was a really happy-go-lucky guy, but then, he just got shot down over time. Ramadan especially, he was grumpy because, Ramadan, I guess they can't eat for like a whole month till a certain time of the day, which is bullshit. I don't know why they do that to themselves, but that's on them. But you do you, bro. You do y'all do you. So, because it ain't gonna make a difference. But anyway, I swear these cats are gonna asking for an ass whooping, bro. They know when to stop. Because they heard me coming upstairs. So yeah, he was a real grumpy guy in the end, to the point to where he got, and understandably, it was at a protest. He got himself fired because, and then it was to the point to where I stopped caring to work there too. He gave somebody a plushie or something. This is a story I've heard. I guess he gave somebody a plushie. He was told to get it back, and he was like, no, I'm not getting it back. So he either quit or got fired. But I could tell he was real sick of working there too. But the problem that I had with the guy working with him was there'd be me and there'd be Pops. Remember Pops? I used to talk about him. He was the old guy that I used to work with. Everybody called him Pops. And Dylan, who was another guy who worked there, did the same fucking thing. I and Pops would be there. They would never say hi to me. They would only say hi to Pops, which I did not understand why. It always bugged the fuck out of me. It annoyed the shit out of me, like, really, really badly. I'm like, you fucking pieces of shit, bro. Like, really? Really? I'm right here. I've known you for a year and a half, you fucking bitch. You know, it's just like, it was just so frustrating for me. But anyway, but the point is, I've worked with Muslims before, but just that one time. Other than that, before that, I don't believe I have. But Amino's the first legit Muslim, like, from out there coming to the U.S. And she is a pain in the ass to work with, honestly. I mean, a lot of worse people. I've worked with way worse, but nothing annoys me more than someone trying to be a boss when they're not. And when they get told to do something, or when they're asked to do something, they will not do it in return. That is a bullshit mindset to have, honestly. That is a bullshit mindset. But anyway, because it's not me that she was after yesterday. She keeps fucking with the new girl, Consuelo, who's only been here for 2 weeks, trying to tell her where she needs to go, what she needs to do. And Consuelo stood up for herself. Consuelo was like, I'm doing my own fucking thing, bro. Yeah. So Consuelo asked her to do something, I guess. And she told Consuelo, I only listen to Jason. And good on Consuelo. Consuelo was like, I only listen to Jason too. So, it's what you get, Consuelo, for being a fucking dick. You get people ignoring you. You get people hating on you. You get people really not wanting you to stay around. They want you to move. And, now you're all quiet, hiding from everybody and not talking to anybody and saying goodnight when you leave because you're acting like such a bitch with everybody. But it's a damn shame. But anyway, they didn't have me do tokes yet. It might be either today or tomorrow and Friday. One of the two. Just have to see where things play. But yeah, I really hope that when I move to this new schedule, they will keep me on floors. Literally keep me on floors. They're trying to have me sanitize the bathrooms, which is not as bad as actually having to deep clean the bathrooms, which is fine. The nice benefit about the bathrooms, is that it's only the men's bathrooms that I have to do. The women's bathrooms, I don't have to do. So that's the only real plus to doing sanitations, is the fact that I don't have to do the women's bathroom. And B, they have other people deep cleaning the bathroom, so they never have me doing it. That's the only thing about that's BB that sucks about that she's gone, is the fact that she was one of the only ones who actually cleaned the bathrooms too, so her and Mariama. But now they got Mariama and Carrie doing that. Or Mariama and Consuelo or something like that doing the bathrooms, so, But yeah, so I gotta see what tomorrow. I'm just mentally prepared for having to do a change after fucking 2 months. They're gonna start having me, and it's fucking Andy who keeps saying something to Jason about it. I'm annoyed with Andy about it, but at the same time, I get it. They don't want to keep closing the men's bathroom just to sanitize it, so it's just like, I totally get it, but I am so not used to doing the bathrooms again that I am like genuinely annoyed to have to do it again. It just sucks. But yeah, so, and then next week, I'm pretty sure is a normal week for me too. kind of like how it is now. But they're wanting me to try a new warehouse. 2 days at a new warehouse, 2 days for the warehouse I'm at now. Kind of like David and Eric, where they kind of bounce back at a couple warehouses. So I'll be at the other warehouse for a couple of days, and then I'll be at a warehouse that I'm at now for a couple of days, and it'll be 10-hour days. So the nice thing is that I really gotta think the best of is the fact that I'll have Friday off. I will have Friday off, which is nice little bonus, extra morning of sleep. A lot of people seem to enjoy it. Candace seems to enjoy it. Consuelo seems to enjoy it. Selena enjoys doing 10-hour days. SoCon enjoys 10-hour days. So I might as well just join the bandwagon of doing 10-hour days, honestly. But I'm going to start getting ready in a bit. But, yeah, other than that, how's my spider doing? My spider has not been eating at all. Like my spider, this is the second time I got crickets from my spider, and my spider will not eat. I'm going to have to look up why my spider will not eat. Because it's been a week. So I know some people are like, I shouldn't be concerned about certain things about a spider. But, me being a first-time spider owner, I've never owned a spider before this one. I'm going to have to look into it. But, yeah, so gonna see how today goes. It's almost 8 o'clock, so I gotta start getting ready. Yeah, just gotta brace for fucking anything that could happen today. Whether it be totes, whether it be fucking sanitizations. So it's just like, you know what I mean? So it's gonna be a shorter paycheck because last Wednesday I had the whole Wednesday off, so it's gonna be like a fucking $400 and something check, which is gonna suck. And yeah, so Friday, I'm just gonna take it because it gives me that Friday, and if I have job interviews, then I could do job interviews that day rather than the weekend. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to suck it up for 10 hours. But plus Justin's doing 10 hours a day too. And so I'm just like, okay, if other people can do it that I'm close to, then I'm not alone on it. So I mean, it should be real helpful to click in. But yeah, so with that being said, wishing y'all the best for today. Really hope to just get through it, no problem. Sanitization is not as bad, I guess, as from what people tell me, but yeah, they just want to do it because of the whole men-women system, and I told them as long as it's not, and again, I hate being that guy, but I having to throw people out there, but I don't like being the only one to do things, Jason and Andy have already had it planned for Eric to have a day and David to have a day too. So I'm like, that's fine. As long as I'm not the only one having to do the bathrooms, and Eric has a day of the week, and David has a day of the week, who are the other guys who kind of bounce back from one warehouse to our warehouse as well, Then I was like, that's fine. And Darren has a day as well. I was just like, that'd be okay. If Darren has a day and I have a day and David and Eric has a day of the week to do the bathrooms, then I was just like, that's fine by me. I don't mind. But yeah, but having to do the bathrooms again, that's going to be a trip. So anyways, I'm going to get going here. I'm going to start cleaning my room. All the best to whoever you are today. Yeah. So, Wednesday, Bye for now. Oh, and then another thing. Being the third month of the year, I noticed working at Amazon, they like to really call out, certain things. I guess this is like Women's Month or something like that, which I thought, oh, okay. What makes me scared is June. June. You know what happens in June. Amazon is Glamazon in June. So that's going to be scary. And I hope to be out by then. But anyways, see y'all around.